Yo, how are you all doing? It has been a couple of weeks and a lot has happened in the ClickGrab world. Um, I've been out. I was out. I have a cold, so I might sound funny if you're watching videos breaking them up, however you're doing it. Anyway, last week I was out and I saw this post go by related to macOS targeted ClickGrab fake captcha sites. And so I started digging in. It was on Twitter, I believe. And so I started digging in, and I was kind of curious what it is that how they were changing the sites, or if they were doing anything special or different. Kind of the crazy part, right, is as you can kind of see in the screenshot here, it's the typical verify you're human, but for like a Mac or Linux machine, you're literally copying and pasting this to your terminal, which is so wild, right? Like typical like end users most likely don't even know the terminal's there. But to tell them to go and like, hey, just turn up your terminal and paste this random thing in, right? And so wild. So anyway, thought that was cool. So this is 3 months old. I think the post was just from the other day. Similar type of command. It was literally just running curl. I saw another one. It might be in one of these tweets, but another one was hitting like OSA script, things like that. So looking for curl OSA script on the command line, just kicking these things off. It's anyway, just wild that it could be as simple as that, right? So I'm gonna move over to the Twitter part here. This is from May 16th. This is that same site, the zjailbreak.store. You can kind of see here more or less what it was doing. This is the dude analyzing it and turning it into ammo stealer, I believe it is. I didn't really read through all this. I was more looking for the URLs to check things out. But yeah, so there's all that. And then here's the Reddit post. And then I also wanted to share another thread. This is from August 13th. I thought this one was really cool. This is using script.google.com. I haven't dug into the service itself yet, but I assume it's just like hosting a script literally on a Google URL. In this particular case, it's going to be the fake CAPTCHA saying, hey, why don't you go ahead and just click this and then go ahead and run it? Kind of typical thing. It was just the last couple of days, I noticed there was a big uptick in booking.com fake CAPTCHA attacks or whatnot, or targeting. So booking.com, as far as like using that as like the fake site, clever. And you can see here, he's been uploading, James WT has been uploading a lot of these samples and whatnot up to Bazaar, which is really cool. And then someone here posted this link, which at Maltrail, and then James came back and posted the URLs here based on, I think, just a bunch of the in the wild URLs from VirusTotal. So what I ended up doing was I went ahead and dropped all of these into our famous tool that you may have heard of about 100 times from me. Let me open it up. This is our ClickGrab. All right, so first I went ahead and this is about, wait, this couple, these are all the ones from the Maltrail gist right here. I just took, yeah, I think it was this one down here at the bottom. Yeah, there's a lot. Go to the latest, but there's I don't think I have the link in here, but you can go down to the PR that basically opened up to post all these. So I grabbed that, I threw it into ClickGrab, and then just kind of, you can click through and check these out. Yeah, all the same common stuff here. So if you're looking to just kind of analyze and see what these things are doing, if there's anything different, this would be kind of place to go. Obviously, there's the common stuff. Something I saw, I'll talk about it in a second, is this T4T one. Anyway, let me look at this first one here. So showing the raw HTML for this particular site, you can see it's all the same stuff here, all doing all the standard verify and all the standard buttons and everything like that. Nothing has really changed since we last spoke. A lot of these are exactly the same. just having people do the same old thing. And you can see it has the emoji, I am not a robot, when they post it into the run. Yeah, here's your PowerShell, etc. And the get command, yeah, all the same stuff. The one that I found that was interesting was there was a link here to this one called T4T Solutions. Now, ClickGrab is like bad, evil. This one's really bad. And I'm like, why is it bad? And so when I came down here, the keywords didn't truly stand out. And then the first thing here was this decode of that base64 was like your standard Google like analytics here. And I was kind of like, oh, I wonder why this is tripping. Because I didn't see any real pattern in here that was standing out. What's very interesting too is if you go to the actual site, T4T Solutions, I thought it was going to be something more. I'm on Bing, or yeah, what is this called? Edge? Yeah, I'm on Edge. And it instantly fires up and it's like, yeah, this is bad. And I'm like, okay, let's check it out. So I think what happened, and you'll see here too, is it was reported as bad, but when you actually go to it, it looks like T4T has cleaned the site, because from what I could tell, there's nothing like malicious here anymore. But I thought that was an interesting like piece to point out was, even though this is firing off saying it's evil and capturing something related to like robot and all that, if you do look at the raw HTML for this particular site, there's nothing that really stands out as far as bad. This is all pretty typical web. Anyway, it's going to go through everything, but there's really nothing bad in there. All right, so a couple other URLs as I had analyzed here were these ones. This comes from, I think, the same thread there on Twitter. And I just pulled them up, I threw them in here, and same deal. There's nothing that's standing out that's like completely, yeah, as like new or anything. This is all pretty standard stuff, I'd say. And yeah, some good checks in here, right? I think the biggest changes that I'm going to push is the OSA script, curl, and whatnot to the extractors. So if you do run across a Mac one, it will at least extract that, the curl or the OSA script, and then put that out here as well, just similar to what we do with everything else. Yeah, so the other thing I was looking at this weekend was when you look at ClickGrab, the repo here, the one thing or on the project, on the GitHub IO page, I was looking at the analysis tab, and if you scroll through here, I think it's here. No. If you go to the reports, yeah, you go to the reports, I think it's here. Nope, sorry. Go to the analysis. Look at the full analysis of any of them and scroll down. This one pattern here has been standing out quite a bit. And I'll show you, let me find it. These are all the common keywords, but it's right here. The document exec command, which is part of what we call the clipboard manipulation portion of ClickGrab. This is basically found in all of them. And I think if you were to create like a Chrome extension or some kind of an extension or some kind of obvious thing that's monitoring like that web and like flow of web traffic or something on the endpoint through the browser, if you just look for these things and just stop that from occurring, I think you would find like you would end up killing 99 or 95.5% of all of these attacks. this is like one of the most common variables in all of it. And if you also go and search through the telemetry within the repo here, if you look through the nightly reports and just analyze the JSON data going back however far, you'll see here too that um, these go back. Like this is like, I don't know what you want to say, like backed by like hard facts right here. This is like one of the most common things they're using. So go after that. You could probably kill all of these. Um, I would assume if I was like a web proxy product or tool, and if I was able to inspect traffic at the app layer of traffic flowing, uh, I would create a rule for this, looking for set clipboard copy data or text to copy, and I would help all my customers by just stopping all this. So big vendor, web traffic and analyzer, maybe just create some simple stuff like that and just start killing these things for people. Because I know your tools work across platform, and that would be amazing. And we would like stop all of these. So yeah. What else is new? Let's see. So you can kind of go back, lots and lots of data for the last couple weeks here. If you haven't seen these reports, they're really cool. It just kind of extracts all the high level pertinent stuff. If you want to understand these types of attacks, this would be the place to go and just kind of see like what's so common about them. What are like the commonalities and the keywords. All of this comes from the extractors within the project. So if you haven't checked out the way this project works, everything I believe is under bin or not, maybe under config. Okay, it's not public, maybe static. I don't know. Sorry, it's been a hot week. Let's go back, and then let's go to, oh yes. So all of that is not analysis. Wow. Analysis is your nightly runs of everything. I'm sorry, it's right here, extractors.py. Everything's in here. If you're curious what all these look like, this is basically everything you want to know about how ClickGrab extracts things from the HTML pages. Yeah, goes for Unicode, goes for everything you can dream of related to a fake CAPTCHA site. There is an analysis script. I don't know if I share it. I thought I did. It's the analyze py. And inside here, this is what generates those reports. So if you're wondering and curious, you can run this piece here too and see for yourself the same reporting that we pump out on the actual site here. Anyway, hope that was interesting. Before you go, let's run that Google script one. Let me go grab the URL because this is actually pretty cool. It's still live. I ran it earlier. And let's see, right here. Okay, let's go back to the top. Let's go single URL, paste it, and remove the thingamabob. Where'd my coffee go? I forgot my coffee. I'm all out of water. I'm all out of coffee. All right. So here is your Google script Google. One keyword, right? So I was like, oh, wow, like what is this? So let's just go straight to the HTML. And this is what it looks like. This is that Google script piece right here. And I think this is where the maliciousness is. I haven't really analyzed this yet. Oh yeah, it's like the full HTML in there. You can see it. That's pretty cool. Clever. And you see the exec at the end. So if you copy that and then go to here, Notepad plus, and let's see if we can just look at it. Paste. Okay. Wrap it. Okay. All right. So this is what they host on there. That's the PNG. Let's go to the bottom here. Oh yeah, here you go. Confirmation that you are a human being. It's going to take a few seconds. That's cool. That's really cool. And then it has you go to updateinfo.com. Let's follow. What's the Google Drive link? I wonder what that is. Let's try running this. Let me refresh. Actually, we'll just go here. Nope, go back. Okay, click here. Run it. Sorry, it has like an update refresh thing, and I think it's related to the way Streamlit handles that. Probably need to set a refresh. But yeah, looks like update info is dead. So go back to note. Anything else? Oh, what's that? That looks sketchy. I don't know what it is, but let's run it. Anything, we could always just go to the URL direct. I don't mind. Okay, let's go to the link. Go find it again. I already forgot it. There it is. All right, let's go check it out. Let's do it live. Whoa, whoa. Okay. Script, google.com, exec. This app was created by a Google app script user. I am a human. Forwards me to update info, which is down. That's pretty cool. So curiosity, if you go here, what else can you do? This kind of reminds me of Mockben. What can apps scripts do? Rapid app dev, fast test business apps, create, publish web apps. Yeah, it's very similar to Mockben. I wonder if you need to have an account to build things on here. Yeah, let's just do it. Come on. Now, click. Let's go. You probably have to have an account. Okay, that's cool. We should geek out on this next time. I'll create an account and we can play with it. But this is actually kind of cool. If you haven't messed with Mockben or Maki, Mockben is, I think it was down. Yeah, okay, no, it looks back. I think the dudes who, what is it? Was it Maki? Okay, so I can't remember which adversary it was. So let's go here, Mockben, Maki, Splunk blog. So if you go here, I wrote a blog, and it's about this. So yeah. CERT Ukraine had found an adversary that was basically, and it was also reported by Zscaler here. Basically, it was like, here's a phishing email. You click it, it takes you to the Mockben site, which is a almost like a HTML hosted API testing tool. It profiled your browser. If you're not in a sandbox based on a couple factors, it would forward you to the next site, which was a Maki site. And then it would download everything. So if you're bored and you want to, if you're curious, check out the blog. It's actually pretty cool. So yeah, Mockben to Maki, and then Maki would deliver the zip. Similar, Maki downloads the rest here to a Mockben URL, I guess here. But you can use Mockben or Maki as like a C2, so you can like check into it. And that's how these dudes were using it. And you can see here, it was like daily, they were getting a couple new mockben.org URLs here. That's the difference. So mockben.io is the new version that came out. The original mockben.org, I believe, is dead. They kind of like killed it after a while. Anyway, so you can actually query, get all the bin IDs. And the way mockben.org worked is you can hit the bin ID, and I think it was like /view. Yeah. And you can actually view the HTML or the code they were using on the site that they were hosting. And so this is that particular code. This is the browser, recon piece of their browser, and it would determine if your browser was if you were using, oh my gosh, what is it? A VM or whatnot, and it would forward you to MSN or take you to Maki to grab the next stage. And again, you can view the logs, which is right here, showing you all the check-ins. And so I extracted all that, threw it in. You can kind of see, it's a really cool blog. Anyway, so similarly, you can host this here. You just click create, and here's your Mockben. You can copy that, and you're able to go and like track right here. So if I go to it, while we're here, yeah, I don't know if that's going to work. Let's go to PowerShell. We are off in a whole new world today. Curl that. Yeah, it's not going to happen. Let's just go to the URL. Click, clicky, click. All right, can't click. Da, 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 doot. Click. No, come on. Go here. There we go. And so you would want to track this. And now by hitting that, you hit whatever HTML you're hosting, similar, and that's what's going to show up here. I haven't used this new version yet, but I assume, let me see. So that's if you hit it via api.mockbin. If I take this over to my other system and I hit that, okay, so that's kind of cool. If you see this particular like random generated GUID right here, you can take that and go straight to here, and you'll then see your check-ins for it. So go here, click that. These are the check-ins incoming, what they're hitting and all that kind of stuff, all the header data. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So it makes me think if you go to like VirusTotal or look for people hitting that API mockbin, if you see people hitting api.mockbin.io, you might find some sketchy stuff. So let's go to VT, type that in, details, relations. Oh yeah. Lots of stuff in here. Let's grab one. Let's see. I don't know. They all say they're not malicious, so let's grab this. Let's go here. Beep. And let's clear out the API. This is just a random one. No idea what we're going to find. That looks like a lot of posting. Not sure. Ticks day 1002. Not sure what we're looking at, but it looks like someone's testing something. It's a photo. Ticks testing. I don't know. Somebody testing something. Gate in all out VAP. Let's try another one. All right, so I'm just like on VirusTotal, like free here. Let me pull it up so you can see as well. So I'm just VirusTotal api.mockbin.io. So I just go to details. Sorry, go to relations here. Not seeing any with like VT hits. Sometimes you get lucky. Sometimes you don't, right? So let's find this one. Let's go. No. Copy. All right, let's go here. Paste. Oh my gosh. That was not going to work. Okay. Better way to handle this. Let's find this one. Can't I copy? I cannot copy. Let's try the first one then. Paste. Oh, wait. We just did that one. Go back. Okay. This is what we're going to do, kids. Copy this. Come in here. Paste it in. Start grabbing some IDs. Let's do this. All right, here we go. What you could do, if Mockbin most likely has an API, so you could go and like tap this with like a Python script and go from there too. Now, what's really crazy with Mockbin is, again, I don't know if we're able to see the live or the HTML that was hosted on these. No, okay, that's okay. So let's go ahead and just keep going down the list. We're going to find a good one. And it's really cool when you find a good one because it's like system information checking in. And like you're just like, what? Someone's been using this for C2 this whole time. But it's kind of cool, right? Whoa, hey. You kind of get a cool idea of what people are doing with this. And what, it's like maybe, I don't know. Can't tell on this one. All right, next. Let's try this guy. Here we go. Another one. Netcraft survey agent. Facebook stuff. Here we go. What's this? Mobile, Linux, something. I mean, that's pretty good information, but I don't know what it's for. All right, let's go. This one. 5 months ago, a couple hits. Amazon stuff. I don't know. I'm not finding enough APT. Where's our VirusTotal? Let's go. Let's extend this. Let's grab these ones. Oh, that's going to be all of them. Okay. We're going to go all in. Let's go to the bottom. Grab that one. Okay. Thanks for hanging out. Like, random tangent. We went from one thing to a bunch of other cool things. Nope. It's so cool. When you find one, like I said, it's like system information posting out from like a ton of machines across the globe kind of thing. It's crazy. All right, let's see. We're going to find one. We will find APT Python request. What you could do, I was going to say, what you could do is hit it for curiosity's sake. Let's see what is this? Wow. I'm not sure what I'm looking at. Get IP from URL. Wow. I don't know. There's a support line. I'm gonna have to save that. That looks cool. Whatever you guys found, this is kind of cool. Okay. So whatever that is, people are checking into this one or doing something with it. At least that's us here at the top. Whoops. Yeah, neato. Okay. Another one? Let's try that one. Oh, 23 hours ago. Not sure. Okay, let's go check it out. Let's do it live. Another one. Okay. Maybe it's some kind of Facebook thing. Oh, I wonder if it's like some sketchy. I don't know. We can't say it's sketchy yet. Copy. New tab. No, not sure. Kind of aligns. Looks a little sketchy. Go back. DZI. DZI. Oh, there's a website. Let's go check it out. No. Google's. Not this Bing thing. Here we go. Pasty. Unsure. Not what I expected. What's this? Digital marketing? Nah. Reject. What do you market? APT. Okay. Not sure, but this is kind of interesting. We've hit it twice now. Okay. Couple more. What do you think? Okay. This guy. Whoop. Go. 6 days ago. Nothing sketch. Copy. Wait a minute. What? Is that ours? Okay. That's funny. What's that? Ooh. Posting. Here we go. Post some kind of app. Headers. What we got here? The following submission was by US. Oh my gosh, what is this? Are you kidding me? What are you people doing? Dude. That's hilarious. Okay, copy. Let's go check out this. And again, people can just set these up to post to them. And the fact that it's just like hello world, but like, oh my gosh, that cracks me up. Is this all the same? Donnelly Financial Solutions Training? What? Dudes. Verify all of your address. Oh my gosh, this is hilarious. I really hope people know this stuff's on the internet. Like, here's a GET request from a month ago. This guy's like, what's going on here? So they haven't used it in like a month. Why? Why would you post this? Literally. Okay, how much data is here? This is crazy. Accepted form type. Donnelly Financial Solutions. I wonder if it's just like some training thing that they were doing. I don't know. Okay. Crazy. That's a good one. What else we got? All right, let's scroll up. Let's try that one. 7 months ago. Just gets nothing good. Let's go check it out. Keep one of those up so we can look at it later. Oh my gosh. What is this? TikTok, random stuff. No idea. VMS? I don't know what that is. Trojan. VMS, security, TLS, TikTok. I don't know. This looks bad, whatever it is. That could be this could be our check-ins or gets. Why is that one bigger? You money. Interesting. Okay, that's a good one. Okay, what else we got? This one, copy. Oh yeah, here we go. It's kind of fresh. Nothing. Ooh. Well, hello. Bearer token 6 months ago. What else you got in here? Let's check out the site. All right. So whatever it is just someone posting random stuff, getting random stuff in this. It's insane. All right. You know what? I think we need to automate this. When you start geeking out on this is when you realize you're just like, yeah, there's a lot of data here. We should totally automate this and see what we can get. A couple interesting things, but nothing good on this one. I bet you $1. This is okay. What do we got? Lots of colors. Follow. Some cool stuff. He's a pro coder. And I'm not sure. This looks like just like some kind of like almost like a little fake page that he's hosting, or just like a page hosting with just like all of his information, like, hey, come check me out, Wild. It almost looks like it scrolls across your screen, like it's meant to like you pull this down and it does this. Amazing. Okay. Clever ways of using Mockbin. Very clever. Okay. I'm actually on the VT site on the other side here. I'm just going to click through and see if we can hit any with VT hits. Not seeing. Let me go back over here so you can follow along at home. I'm just clicking this. I'm just curious if we find any with like VT hits, but I don't think we're going to hit any. A lot of the times they don't see these as malicious because well, the adversary should forward you to a secondary. So the mock bin is more just like the stage. Aha, here we go, kids. All right, how do I copy that? Copy. All right, we need to be, here we go, here we go. Give it to me. Nope. I'm in like a VM, if you couldn't tell. Copy. Let's do it. Go over here. New tab. Here we go. Copy. Pasty. 3 hours ago. What do we got? Postman. What do we got? Anything? Nothing? Whatever this is popular. Or it's at least hopping. Let's check it out. Go to it live. And search results, address. Not sure. Huh. Strange. Don't know what that means. Searching something? I don't know. Wonder if it's like an IP lookup. All right, so check this out. mockben.org. And heyo, mockben. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. It's mockben.io. My bad. The other one's dead. Okay. Is there an API? Create an OpenAPI bin. Use OpenAPI. This feature's in beta. No. I'm trying to figure out is if there's a way we could automate grabbing all of these. Let's go Sudoku. API reference. Get all to do. No, we're not creating to dos. I don't know what we're looking at here. What is this? Nope. Okay, definitely in a dark space. Mockbin. We're here. Open source by Zublo. Okay. Okay, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they have an API for us to hit. Okay, is it? Yeah. APIs for this project are built in Cloudflare. Okay. Yeah, we get that. I wonder if it's Zuplo has a API docs for the site. That's for Zuplo. Yeah, MCP. OpenAPI. I wonder if you sign up for an account, you can create like stuff. Not stuff, but if you can create custom mockben pages quickly here using you bring fans, used for testing, doing demo. Oh yeah, obviously spirit of being. Should do cloud. Yeah, API for products built using. I wonder if there is an API. We're just not seeing. Oh, resources. Okay. Policies. What's it called? Mockben. Yeah. So I wonder if you can. It has OpenAPI support. All right. Here's what we're going to do. I got an idea. We are going to use ChatGPT, and I'm going to have him create this OpenAPI bin, and we're going to, what should we have it do? And have it host a basic HTML or page that says hello from the APT. Done. We'll see what happens. I've never done this before. All right, cool. So we save this file. Oh, it's that easy. Okay. All right, add another route. Okay, let's save it. So this is a bin file, apparently. Save. Hello.json. Throw it on the desktop. Please don't make fun of all my APT on the desktop. Browse. Go to desktop. Hello. Create. Your mock bin has been created. Are you using? Oh, look at that. Okay. So that's cool. Hello from the APT. Awesome. And then there's our hits. Headers. Cool. See your docs by Sudoku. So what we really need, what we need is, we know that. Oh, it creates docs for your page. Got it. Okay. All right, GPT, I need you to vibe code. All right, check this out. GPT, I need you to vibe code a super sweet page that has a bunch of routes, and this is for testing. What else? Make it funny and related to APT. Done. Cool. All right, let's see what happens. He's vibe coding right now. He's thinking longer for a better answer. This is GPT-5. One thing I noticed right here is the underscore OAS. So I kind of wonder if there's a way we can find that on VT. Because I think that the hard part is it's API.mockbin. Underscore OAS. I don't know if you can do wildcard searching on VT like that. I guess you could. I don't see why not. Yeah. I also want to create like a script that goes and hits all these URLs and grabs all the metadata back, but I don't know if we can hit that on here because I can't tell if there's like API routes on these things like they're used to. Is there DevTools in this browser? Hello, there we go. Look at that. All right, refresh. So it does collect. Let's make this bigger. Whoop. All right, bins. I don't think this is going to help. I was just wondering if we could hit like the API or hit like raw data on this and see what we get. I don't think it's going to work like that. What is interesting is the z.mockbin. This is, I assume, where they're hosting whatever JS they need to host for the site. But yeah, which is kind of an interesting way to track end users, maybe clicking things, going to suspect sites like this. All right, let's see what he vibe coded. Oh, hey. Wow, that's a lot. Okay, you're gonna love this. All right, let me close this. All right, let's go. I'm just gonna rename. I'll just repost it here. All right, don't look, don't look, don't look. Right here, upload, hello, create. Was it in YAML? What are you in? What is this in? YAML. Okay, redo. Don't hate. Or just rename it. Let's do that. Desktop. Please don't stare out all my evils here. YAMLs, rename. YAML. Yes. Okay. Try again. Boom. Hello. Create. Ah. Let's just resave it. Just double quadruple check here. Delete, whatever. Hello. YAML. All right. Well, if it didn't work before, it's probably not going to work now. All right. Let me take this back to our intern. Error on upload. Okay. It's kind of interesting that you can like, because you know how like GPT can't create ASCII art. It's so funny because the ASCII art he created for this is like it doesn't say what you think. It's amazing. Yeah. Yeah. We'll fix this. Here we go. It's coming up. He's brewing. Got to give the intern some time. Yeah, if you're still hanging out, like, thank you so much. I hope you find this like kind of interesting because it's different, right? Like mock bin stuff is really cool. Yeah, I'll be back. All right, sorry about that. Phone call mid record. Okay. I haven't done anything, so let's go back to where we were. Where were we? We're trying to get our thing to work, and GPT was vibe coding. Okay, he wrote it in JSON and YAML this time. So let me download the JSON version. Copy, bring it over, and we'll paste it here on the desktop. All right, here we go. OpenAPI bin, and here we go. All right. Oh yeah, here we go. So this time, look at all that. That is super cool. Yeah, I love this now. All right, so let's go to the link and look at that. I wish the emojis would show up, but it looks even sketchier. Welcome, operator. Your coffee is hot and OPSEC is aspirational. Let's just start clicking. This is good. Yeah, vibes. What tactics are in here? Oh my gosh. It like straight up APTing us. Phishing. Oh no. What? How does it work? Why is it not posting? I want to sign in. All right. Oh no. APT bites. That's hilarious. Callback. Cool. IOC. Oh my gosh. Print server. Scantron. Oh, you guys remember Scantrons back in the day? Oh, I got my copy on that break, by the way. I was kind of dying. I needed some good. This coffee tastes like burnt. I always tell people it tastes like dirt, but this time it actually tastes like burnt dirt. So like a fire came through, burned down the coffee plants, but also like the coffee beans were salvaged and reground. It's not Starbucks, so I don't think it's like evil coffee or bad coffee. It's just bad. So, whoo, that's pretty cool. This is actually really cool. So, where's our page? Where's our routes here? Let's go to Mockben. Refresh. Which one did we upload? This one? Oh yeah, we got docs. So yeah, we got our own docs page. Here's all our routes. I think that's really cool. Kind of neat, right? Like different. Like I love the fact that they like I love the fact that you could even like test it. You could hit right here on their portal. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's sweet. You can get crazier, right? So let's do all right. Legit. This is amazing. Good job, GPT. Always got to praise his hard work. It's hard work. Now add some posts in here. We want to have it test post receiving of system information. Somebody's going to find our video here and they're going to be like, what the heck is going on? Great question. Yeah, I don't even know what's going on. Honestly, my head's like spinning. Anyway, got more drinks. All right, GPT's going. Let's go back to our instance here. Okay, so he's going to create a new one, and we're going to have not just gets, but we're also going to have posts. So I'm hoping we do some posting. And I want to know if there's a way we can figure out what's bin. Create a bin? Oh, okay, got it. That's if we want to create another. Let me see. Okay, let's see. Let's go back. Okay, that's our APT. Yeah, I don't know. That's our OAS one. We need to figure out if we can hit. We can find that on VT. Let me see what I can do. Oh yes, nope. Okay, so wildcard. Nope. It does not like that. Let me see if I can sign in. I'm on the other end here, seeing if I can search by yeah, wildcarding the domain. Let me see. I just got to log back into VT. If we can wildcard the domain, we might get lucky with some underscore. Nah. Dang. Let me just try that. No. No. Somebody did run zdoc mockben though. Makes sense. Makes sense. Okay, so I thought you could wildcard stuff. I do not know how to VT. Let me do smart search. Sorry you can't see this part. I just don't know if it's okay to like share VirusTotal stuff because they can get weird. Domain contains. Here we go. Searchy. Nope. Okay. So about 167 mockbens are on the site right now. Let's see if any have any VT hits. Sort by detections. Just that one that we found. Let's go. I found another one. Let's click it. Let's go here. Right there. Paste. Use the 1D. Let's see if we get anything. Post. Oh, this is that ticks one. Yeah. We already saw this. All right, let's go back to GPT, see how he's vibe coded up the new one. Here we go. Okay, he added a couple new routes. This time we got report, check-in, and loot. All right. All right, let's bring it in. Here we go. Pull it up. Desktop. Here we go. Back to edge. Living on the edge. Here we go. Mockman. Down here, browse. Here we go. Let's go APT. Ah, invalid. Invalid. Let's try again. Screenshot. Yo. Didn't work. Work. Okay, so let's go back. Let's go here. That's our, okay, that's the current good one. What are we doing? What are we doing? Oh yeah, we were we were looking at VirusTotal. And so yeah, that's like the only good one. What if Maki was still active? So it looks like Maki is still going. Let me just double check. Maki.io. Maki. There's a bunch of them now. Hang on, I gotta sneeze. Whew, excuse me. I told you I had a cold. Anyways, this is what I'm doing. I'm just Googling Splunk blog Maki. Maki. It's Maki.io, but it doesn't seem to be coming back. Yeah, I don't know if their site is still active. Oh, emojis. Maki. Yeah, this is what I'm seeing on VT too. It's showing a bunch of like random. All right, similar to mockband.io or Maki.io. Nope. It's all ClickFix. Oh, look at that. There's a whole blog on this stuff. Mockben. Yep. Yep. It's kind of an interesting blog, like old and new. I don't know. What? Oh, this is the new one. I remember. Yeah, that's the new. Okay, nothing fresh in there, I'd say. It's always going to be like these dev sites. And there's a lot of these. If you go, there's actually one. Let me think about what the name of it is. Mr. Docs, GitHub, Twitter. What's his name? Mr. Docs. Docs has a site. It's called the Lots Project. That's what it is. And if you go to the Lots Project, bringing it up right here, some of these have exactly what we're going after. There's one, it's like x.ix.io. Oh, look at that. Boom. Okay, old school. I've been around these neck of the woods. But if, oh, that's so sad. That's such a cool site, by the way. Look it up on the archive. It's pretty awesome. Like it's just like a post site, paste site. What other cool ones can we find? TextBin. That looks like a cool one. Trello, you imagine. You imagine, you know it's happening. That's the crazy part. Repl.co, never heard of it. What do you got? Replit, start building. I don't have an account. I don't want an account. Free online API test mock. Yeah, I think I've seen this one before. Zuplo, they even sponsor it. Amazing. Yeah. Oh, okay. So the idea with this is you just hit it as a way to like test stuff. Yeah, that's cool. With our sponsor, make your own. They're like, build your own. Sorry, we're not here to do it for you. Okay. Back to GPT. He should have fixed our recommended to try the JSON. Copy. Here we go. Paste. Upload. Boop. Right here. Minimal. Boop. That what we just uploaded? Yep. Okay. Here's the new docs. Endpoints. Oh, dude. I thought. Oops. I don't know what he was. I think he was like, can you test this for me? Yes, we could test it for you, GPT, but you also need to just get the job done. What else? Get out of here. Okay, so that's cool. This JSON thing. What's this one? Mock fast. Let's do OpenAPI import. You could do it here too. That's premium, or can I do it for free? Try. You need an account. I mean, I like the fact that they want you to have an account. But also it limits my APTing, which I'm really sad about. So if I can't APT, I can't like do these cool things. All right, what's this one? Cool. What else? Build bug-free API. No, I don't want trials. Free. We need like a sketchier test. We need a sketchier Google. We need one that just gives it to us. Yeah, this is cool. Like it gives you like example stuff, but I don't want example stuff. I want to make my own. Mock API. Was that one you just went to? Yeah, I think I saw this one. B Scepter. Oh, really? Okay. Fancy. Create. Save. I don't know. Okay, this is kind of cool. All right, all right. It's gonna be B Scepter. It's free. B Scepter. Let me run this on VT real quick because if I'm able to do it, someone else is able to do it, right? Okay. Relations. Oh, yeah. We are not the only ones here, my friend. All right. Relations. What does it say? Fishing. Big rock. Okay. What else? So these are what we want to look at are some of these. Can we go to, how do we find? Okay, so we need to figure, okay, so you take that and then you can go to YTM. Okay, so it's, that one looks sketchy. All right, well, let's start with the top one, actually. So go here, paste. It's private. Oh, interesting. What about YTM? All right, let's go here. YTM, are you private? Here, no accounts. Looking for free 99. All right. What rules do you got up in here? People testing. Okay. What else do we got? Copy. Paste. Okay, here we go. Bceptor. Isn't it funny? It's called Bceptor. It kind of reminds me of Deception. Perplexity, POC. Oh yeah, here we go. Perplexity. What are your rules? Test. What is it? What are you testing? We got any? Oh, webhook. What is it doing? I don't know. Who am I? I don't know. GPT, what is this code doing? All right, he also finished up our JSON here again. Okay, that's interesting. Wouldn't that be cool if we just like all of a sudden found something really interesting on this? But probability is a little low. But I guess you never know, right? Deceptor. Let's go back. Okay. Perplexity. I don't know. Let's try this one. Same. Okay, so GPT says fetches the previous page. Places. Okay, so short version is a diagnostic egress probe page. It embeds a token T into lots of places so that anything that fetches or previews the page, browsers, link, tools, etc., will make outbound requests to webhook.site. By watching these hit, the author can see who fetched what, which headers they sent, and whether they follow redirects. So it's man in the middle. Why do this? Which fetchers hit which resource? Browser versus broad versus previewer. DNS egress separate from HTTP. Visiting the page leaks the token to your client details to a third-party endpoint. Don't open in system environment. Test in a sandbox. So this is interesting, actually. That one's boring. Let's go back to the last one. Perplexity. Wait, can't you see people hitting it? Oh, you have to have an account. Okay. Well, hey, great to see you here. By the way, nothing is configured. Creating a rule and start building. Okay, so maybe there's nothing there, but there is something there. Ah, here's your post. Right? Yeah. Cool. Well, you're welcome. Let's see. There's one more. Let's go. YTMs were not successful. Harmonia. Let's try out Harmonia. Nothing. Boring. Oh, Olaf. What you got? What's in here? Create an endpoint. Send a request. Create semi-dummy data. Okay. I don't know. That looks like they just changed the default rule. And then let's see what else. Did we try that one? I don't remember. Or was that ours? Oh. Rules, post, success. Nobody's hit it though. Just people testing. Same. And that one. 3 rules. Ooh. What is it? I can't. It's just like copy GPT. What is this one doing? Oh, it's huge. Never was going to be able to read that. What's this one? Echo testing CAI. Sounds sketchy. Don't know. Don't know. Is there anything else that I'm missing here? Nope. Nope. GPT. Defines a mapping task. The task moves data from a source table to a target table, includes lookup queries into the warehouse tables, several string and data params, types. I don't know. It looks like it's like some mock data. Yeah, when it runs, this is part of a data warehouse ingestion ETL for insurance data. It enforces data cutoffs and ensures incremental processing using lookup queries. It's metadata driven, so all the code is declarative in JSON. Just JSON and defines an ETL mapping task that copies filter rows from a control log. Yeah, people do strange things in here. All right, I think that's it for today. I hope you found this interesting and super sidebar. But yeah, we'll catch up again soon. We'll do more of this. This is over an hour long, so hopefully it's interesting. Talk to y'all later. Have a good day.